The real story is I came to buy the other boat. I was 99.5% sure I was going to buy that other boat initially. And this guy over here, marvelously, in an incredible way, just swept away those assets from the first salesperson. And all those assets ended up with the second salesperson. Do you know what he understood? He understood the power of good questions. He understood how those good questions can impact me emotionally. Do you know what he found? He found a gold mine. He understood how to uncover what was important to me and my family, because it's different for everybody. Now, the back half of the story is years later, I was with a friend of mine. His name is Steve, and he was brand new to boating and just getting into it. He's a good friend of mine, and he actually decided on a boat, and he had the check written out, and he was going to go down to make a deposit, and I was going with him. And before he hands over the check to the salesperson says one last thing to him. He says, "Hey, Steve, you know what's so cool about this boat?" And he started talking about his own personal boating experience. He said, "Listen, when you go out on the lake or on the ocean and you have a great time, you have a few drinks, you come back into the harbor and you tie up the boat and you look at this great bar back here on the boat, and then you can relax with friends and you can really tie one on and not have to worry. That's what's so great about the boating experience." And my friend just stared at him for about 15 seconds. And then he blinked and there was dead silence. And he says, "You know what? I can't buy this boat. I can't buy this boat at all. And do you want to know why?" He's a recovering alcoholic. His father was an alcoholic. And as dramatic as this is, it's an absolutely true story. He takes a check and tears it up and says, "I can't do it. This isn't the environment that I want to put myself into every day." Boom. That salesperson just stepped on a landmine. That's why you need to ask good questions up front and find out as much as you can about the person's family, occupation, recreation, history, values, beliefs, and money. It all comes down to asking the "who are you" questions, not so much about how much money that you have.